Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we have a random reading. We're going to do Goddesses, Gods and Guardians. We'll pull a deity, see what wants to come out. We'll build a tarot spread around it, see what the message is. Anybody can watch this. You might be drawn in by the deity, you might be drawn in by the title, who knows. Thank you, however you spot the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, it's nothing to do with you, so ignore that last part. All information is in the description box. Private reads are still available for the next couple of weeks, but then that's it for a good 3 months, so do get in quick if you want. Let's see. So, let's see who wants to come through. Let's do 2 cupped pull. What do we got? We have Isis. Okay. Those of you that watched Leo's extended reading last won't be surprised with that. Rhiannon with Inner Strength. Now, the reading that I did was, it was mainly about the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords in a different deck is represented by Isis, Osiris, and Set. The marriage of Isis and Osiris, you know, the ultimate masculine and feminine dynamics between them, beautiful energies together, a beautiful completion. Set was the evil brother of Osiris, jealous, whatever, ends up putting him in a casket, sending him down the Nile. Isis, you know, scours the earth trying to find Osiris, brings him back to life. They have Horus. Horus then defeats Set. So on a symbolic thing, it's kind of like Naughties, the rune Naughties. It is the marriage of Isis and Osiris. Who is your Set? What is blocking your emergence of your masculine and feminine within yourself? So then it emanates on the outside. It doesn't mean to say that you don't have a partner already, but when we're complete on the inside, everything else falls into place on the outside. What is your Set? What is your blockage? Who is your Set? I would more look at this as a more internal process rather than a particular person. It could be. It is what it is. But the more that we take responsibility and look at ourselves and look at anything that we're blocking in any way, whether that's self-doubt, whether that's a closed mind, whether that's anything, interesting. So we've got sacred contracts with Isis. I will read, but I kind of, well, like I say, anybody that's watched Leo's extended will be like, yep, it was going to happen. Isis was worshipped in ancient Egypt for over 7,000 years. Her devotees were prevalent throughout both the Greek and Roman occupation of Egypt and spread into the wider Mediterranean. She encompassed the magic power of all other deities and therefore was known as the Lady of 10,000 Names. Isis played a central role as spiritual teacher and mother to the great leaders of the ancient Egyptian civilizations. Within goddess spirituality, she's known to hold unique keys to sacred feminine power. Mary Magdalene was initiated in priestess magic under her tutelage. Queen Isis guards our sacred contracts to the great goddess. She helps us rise above past limitation to fulfill our soul's deepest role on earth. A life-transforming process is underway. Deep from the underbelly of the Great Mother, a wake-up call is sounding. Holding out her golden ankh symbol, Queen Isis speaks to you. It's time to develop and share your deepest soul gifts. You're activating sacred contracts to your divine feminine mission on earth. These are spiritual agreements that reside in your consciousness. There are many ways to answer your contracts. If you commit to healing from trauma, you'll be an inspiring example. If you choose to live from your inner truth, you'll make it possible for others to do the same. Your sacred contracts are rooted in whatever you most dream of being, doing, and giving. One thing is clear when you draw this card, you're expanding beyond all limited ideas of who you are and what you think you can do. I bring your relationship with your mother into a healing space and may guide you into therapy. Don't fear this process, as it can bring karmic soul healing for your entire lineage, and you'll feel free to be fully yourself. Additional meanings: this is a message of love from your mother. Make a vision board to clarify what truly matters to you. Commit to your true purpose no matter what it takes. Your invocation: I stop playing small and expand beyond all previous limits. Beautiful. Okay. So, whoa. 9 of Cups straight away coming out. So the 9 of Cups, I'm going to take that as a wish fulfillment. But the thing is about the Nine of Cups, yes, it's a wish fulfillment, but it's Jupiter in Pisces. And when you break that down, it's the Wheel of Fortune meets the Hangman. It's like the Wheel of Fortune tries to spin, tries to turn, and it gets stuck on the Hangman, where we have to have a pause. We have to have a reflection of what it is that we want to do, desire, and how interesting the next card from Isis in the book is Kalimar. Now, Kalimar is represented by death. Death, especially in this deck, because she's death. And it's card 13. Now, 12, the Hangman, next to 13. So it's like Isis is promising here a wish fulfillment once we let go of whatever the Hangman is asking us to surrender to. Go through the process of awakening with Kalimar and death, and then come out ultimately the other side. Hopefully your outcome's the Star card, the other card of wish fulfillment. Right, let's do 2 more. Yeah, 1 more. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups for Isis. What we know, what we don't know. Recent past. Advice. And potential outcome. You can't make it up. And now it's good in 2 ways. Not only is it 5 of Swords, because it's bringing everything that I spoke about with the Isis Osiris set. What is your set? But it's also Venus in Aquarius, so the Empress, the Divine Feminine Awakening, and don't get caught up in genders for this, we all have to embody both, meets the Star card. So it's beautiful. Perfect, in fact. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is another nod to Eladia as well, and I've said this for several of the collective reads. Again, it spoke of jealousy and envy and evil eye. This could be, something with yourself as well. Sometimes we can get frustrated if things are not going well. Protection from the evil eye. Envy can become a bad spell that may block your progress, interfere with all your moves, and cause torment and misery. You may have invested a lot of effort in something and the outcome was disappointing, or you didn't see any profits from the work you've done. Feel frustration. Soon you'll find out that someone close to you is obsessively jealous. You may feel committed to that person and find it difficult to disconnect. The difficulties and restrictions are a result of bad advice you received. It's very important that you keep the stories of your past, present and future achievements to yourself. Although you are very proud of your accomplishments, which were earned with respect, be careful not to talk about it with people you do not trust. Never take advice from a person whose achievements are lower than yours. Soon you will have the opportunity to earn more for your efforts. Again, I repeat it every time, and I apologise if it's something you've heard many, many times. Obviously, you can take advice from anybody, but the example I always give is, would you take love advice off somebody whose, dating history is a complete mess? No, you wouldn't. Well, logically you wouldn't. So there's just about accepting what's good for you. And something isn't. What we're aware of is the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups it's like something was missed. Something was offered here and it was missed. This could be a missed opportunity. This could be some sort of regret, possibly. I'm hearing Natalie Imbruglia, wrong impression. Didn't want to give you the wrong impression. So something could have been misconstrued, or somebody might not want to give the correct impression about something. I don't know. You'll have to sit with that individually. But it's the Moon in Cancer, so the High Priestess meets the Chariot. And the thing about High Priestess and the Chariot is very counterintuitive. Sometimes we have to let things go to see if it is for us. Sometimes we have to break free from something to get a higher perspective of things. It's a wonderful paradox. Boiling water freezes faster. What we're not aware of is the Nine of Wands, the Moon in Sagittarius. The High Priestess meets Temperance this time. Now, there's something about... Because if you look at that song, it's like... You can look at it in several ways, but I'm kind of more getting... It's like there's a wrong impression of something. It feels like walls. Somebody was building walls. And it's because they didn't know what their set was. Because if you look at the rune of Naughties, like I said, Naughties is the rune of, for me, it's the merging of Isis and Osiris. So we got naughties there. It's the rune of, it's a Sagittarian, well, it's a Scorpio and Sagittarian energy. It's the 14th of November to the 28th of November. Now, there's something about naughties, and it's the wrong way around. Because if you look at how he's holding, they've got the wand in the background here, and he's holding that wand and it's crossing, but it's going the wrong direction. It's like somebody hasn't realised who their set is, or what their set is. Like I say, this could be mental, difficulty in establishing some sort of stability in life. We've got Justice here in a second. Justice is Libra. Libra rules the 7th house, but it's also a people-pleasing energy. Perhaps we don't, perhaps we don't set boundaries, or we don't honour our emotions because we try and people-please. I don't know. Recent past is the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is Mars in Capricorn. Its tower hits the devil. Because the tower's not here, I almost feel like something is waiting to happen. It's like there's a ISIS has got some sort of contract waiting. It's like something is trying to come into your life, an opportunity, and it could be a spiritual gift here with the cloud bringing the Ace of Cups. It could be all sorts of different things, but it's like maybe you weren't ready for it then, or something was defensive and now it's time to receive it. But it's like the tower has been holding off on the devil until this moment, if that makes sense. Your advice is justice. Justice is seeking balance. Six of Pentacles is seeking balance. There's something with both cards have the scales, and there's a need to recognize what is good for us and what isn't. Very much a card of integrity. And your outcome is the Five of Swords. Now, they say the Five of Swords is a card of defeat normally, but I knew it was coming out the second I saw Isis. There's something very healing about this whole process, and something is happening that's allowing walls to come down. Now, this could be barriers that you've put up against your spiritual gifts. Who knows? It could be that you're really desperate to find these sort of gifts, but it's only now is the time. You weren't ready. The sacred contracts weren't aligned. Or it could be you just didn't know what your set was. So we're going to look for the Star card. We're going to look for the Empress to bring the full power of Set and Isis and Osiris. We will also check out the Devil and the Tower. The Devil is with the Moon and the Seven of Cups. Ugh. Yeah, this is, something has shifted. So this, it speaks of things that are no good for us. Isis spoke of the, Mary Magdalene in the priestess initiation. The story of Mary Magdalene and Jesus Christ, he removed 7 demons from her. Similar aspect here, 7 demons, the shadows. Again, this could just be energetic clearing. This could be clearing of your chakras. This could be energy healing. Whatever it is allowing, the healing of pride, possibly. Tower is with the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. How interesting. It's like somebody's trying to, it's like the universe is trying to light a fuse on something, but it requires you to walk away. If you want to achieve this 9 of Cups, you have to go on your journey. And the journey is asking you to set fire to whatever the tower needs to burn. Light the match. The Star card is with the Page of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So your set could be inner child healing. It could be playfulness. It could be a need to put down the swords. And I see this. Life was so serious for such a long time. It's nice to kind of just start being playful again. And this could be a similar thing that's going on with you guys. And how interesting, I've never noticed that before. So in this deck, the Star card, even though it's Aquarian, so it's ruled by Uranus, it's actually got the Star of Venus on her vase bucket thing here, which, especially because we've got this Goddesses, Gods and Guardians deck, gives me Inanna. Inanna is believing in yourself. Oh, how interesting. So, Justice is Libra. Libra's reading this week was about the universe making it exceptionally, and interestingly as well, Aries' reading had the Four of Cups in the same place. Something about the universe is making whatever was missed extremely obvious. The Four of Cups was then pulled apart, separating the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and it's wedged between the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. So Sun in Aries, Mars in Aries, Tower and the Sun hit the Emperor. This feels like an awakening of some kind. Like I say, it could be internal, and the Emperor's wedged between the Seven and the Eight of Wands. Something is in motion, guys. Something will hit its mark. Kali is with the Nine of Swords and the Magician. She's literally lighting the match. And the Empress is with the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's feminine energy needs to open their throat chakra and trust in the abundance that surrounds them. And again, we have to do it internally as well. So we all have to do this. We've got finally the Lovers and the Hierophant. So Shiva is with the Lovers here. There's a lot of healing in this energy. Individually, you're going to have to just dive deep. What is blocking you? What is your set? What is that thing that is stopping your emergence of the masculine and feminine within yourself? Judging by the defensiveness of the Nine of Wands, it could be something to do with Chiron. Check out your Chiron. It's in Aries at the moment, so the wound is attached to Mars, masculine energy. Individually, what house it's in is going to be different for all of you. We've got 7th house here with Justice, so this could be a wound attached to your relationships. We've got Pisces, 12th house, so self-sabotage or the wound of betrayal. We've got the Cancer energy, which is the 4th house, that could be the home, the mother, the past. 3rd house, communication, travel, siblings, networking, friendship groups. Sagittarian energy, spirituality, gurus, travel, all those things, higher education, so many different things. 5 is the Leo house, the house of creativity, the house of romance, children, sex. It's also Aquarian energy, 11th house, hopes, dreams, wishes, so many different things it could be. So let's see where Inanna is. She's with Oshun with Sweet Success and Avalon Priestess with Intuitive Awakening. But you can see she's got the star of Venus there. So she's asking you to believe in yourself. Let's see what the additional meanings are. And how interesting, she's the other side of Isis. So we've got Inanna, Isis, and Kali. Trust in your dreams and abilities, let self-doubt fall away. Inanna's 8-pointed star is linked to the planet Venus. Additional meanings: use healing affirmations to reprogram negative or self-critical thoughts. That definitely could be something to do with your inner set. Take daily action steps in the directions of your dreams. Shamanic journeying will benefit you. Use grounding techniques such as conscious breathing and root chakra meditation. Your invocation: I can do it, I'm worthy of creating my dreams. Especially with the conscious breathing, you know, control your breath and you control your life. Fill up the space, open up the lungs. When you're using your breath to the full capacity, everything else starts falling into place. Mandrake, sensuality, beautiful. Embrace it with retreat. Sensuality, discovering new forms of intimacy, finding the inner beloved, expression of healthy sexuality and abundance. Reversed, blocked sensuality, shame around sexuality, creative energy, misdirected, unchanneled desire. Mandrake is here to ask you to find new forms of intimacy. Ask yourself what inspires bliss, joy and passion in your life. Notice how you relax into flow and more easily attract what you need and desire when you focus on energy givers, such as joy. Mandrake is here to assist you in liberating unchanneled creativity and sensuality, releasing energy from the sacral chakra and activating your pleasure centers to experience a higher form of love. Don't allow unworthiness, fear of rejection, and inhibition of pleasure to stop you from experiencing higher love. Focus on giving your gifts to the world with overwhelming passion and opening up to receive fully and fearlessly. Beautiful. So again, it could be fear of rejection. We spoke about that in, was it in the last collective? Could have been. Runes. Naughties. Isis, marriage of Isis and Osiris. Who is your set? We have Algiz, the rune of protection. It's also a rune of the Valkyrie, so something is very, very protected. And Ingwaz. Ingwaz is the sacred masculine. It's the birth of the sacred masculine energy here. And guys, find out what your set is and everything falls into place. Literally, yeah. Two of Pentacles, it's finding that joy in the moment. Balanced masculine and feminine energy. Meet in the middle, in the heart. Beautiful. So, good luck. Who have we got? We have Jupiter in Pisces, Moon in Cancer, Moon in Sagittarius, Mars in Capricorn, Libra, Venus in Aquarius, Moon in Taurus, Venus in Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Jupiter in Leo, Aries and Scorpio, Saturn in Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, Sun in Capricorn. We have Cups, Pentacles, Wands, Swords. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.